were in the movie Polar Express, let's talk a little bit about voice work for shows like that. I think that's kind of a foreign type of thing to a lot of us people, but it's a big business and it's a great gig for actors, isn't it?
It's a great racket, yeah. Voiceover is the greatest racket in the world. I always had a hard time memorizing lines, and it got to the point when I did a film called War Games, and I had to say these words, data encryption algorithm. I can say them now. But we're on the set, this was like Matthew Broderick's first film, and we're all there working together, and I go, data endocrine albumin, cut. Data endocrine ovulin, cut. I kept screwing it up. So the director, this was my director, Marty Brest, who was later fired. John Badham replaced him. But Marty Brest goes, Eddie, let's take a walk. He puts his arm around me, we walk around the studio, he goes, you're costing us thousands of dollars. He goes, you're costing the studio $1,000. We're gonna get these things, they're called idiot cards. And he accented idiot a little much, but he goes, these things are called idiot cards. Like you're gonna read them, he goes, your lines are gonna be written on them, and you'll read them. And I, okay, da-da-da. So I did, and I realized how easy it was. I go, da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, you go in through the back door, and then you do the data encryption algorithm, and I read my lines. And that's when I caught on to voiceovers, what an easy racket it is. In the early days, I could remember lines, but it got worse over the years. I got it. Polar Express, Bob Zemeckis, who was I did the first film with Bob Zemeckis years ago, he's my old pal, and he got me cue cards through the whole thing. I had Bob Hope's cue card holder. He got me the guy that held the cue cards for Bob Hope, and he wrote all my lines there on Polar Express, so I read them all there. I had contact lenses. Anyway, it was a process called motion capture. Every day it was me, Tom Hanks, Peter Scolari, Nona Gay, who was Marvin Gaye's daughter. We'd go in. They mark 152 spots on your face. Literally, they get a magic marker, they mark 152 spots, literally. Then they glue 152 dots to your face. We got dressed in scuba outfits. We had scuba hats, bathing caps glued to our heads. And me, Tom, Peter, and Nona would do this every day. We did it for like 2 or 3 months, whatever. And that was the process. And they'd shoot us, and then they'd shoot kids, 4 kids of us. Same. There was a Tom Hanks kid, Eddie Deezen kid, Peter Scolari, Nona kid, all of us. And somehow they morphed us together. In the film, you'll see it's kind of us, and it's me as a kid. But it's me morphed with this kid who was Eddie Deezen, and Tom was morphed with his, and Peter and Nona. That was the process. We did that every day.